And welcome back to Mahakam in Thronebreaker. I think we're about to go fight a dragon.
Keltalis' lair was indeed impossible to miss, as would stand to reason, for any space capable of containing a dragon must be enormous. The lair's maw, a black triangle cut out of a vast plain of snow, loomed from afar. Confirming the dragon's presence was the powerful odor emanating from it, one of sulfur and blood.
Well then,
Gascon said.
ready to become a legendary dragon slayer?
Yep. Let's do it.
My father oft said, never should you count pelts till the hunt is through.
Meve said, dismounting her horse.
It's all the more true when you hunt dragons. He's wounded, yes, but one puff of flame, and we shall be not legends but corpses. Leave all thoughts of foolhardy bravery behind.
Pretty wise, wise advice there, I
across the
think.
dragon's threshold.
Oh.
They walked single file, shields raised, watched by bats hanging from the ceiling. Keltalis lay curled up on a bed of diamonds and gold coins turned red from his blood. Seeing how he strained merely to lift his massive head, Meve knew the dragon no longer posed any threat.
Come to finish what your poison began?
The monster croaked hoarsely.
Fine. Do it then.
Keltalis turned over, exposing his vulnerable underbelly, and waited calmly for the fatal blow.
Well, let's hold on a minute now. So he seems to be fairly sentient. I'm not too keen on killing things like that. I mean, maybe he had a thorn in his paw or something. Let's talk to him.
Wait,
Meve said, dropping her sword.
what poison?
Keft while squeezing his bleeding side in pain.
So they didn't tell you? Lousy munchkins.
Hey! Watch your tongue!
Gabor yelled.
Sides! I didn't ken anything about it.
Keltalis looked the Lyrians over mistrustfully with his snake-like eyes, then began to tell his tale. The caravan Meve had met on the road was different to the others. This time, Keltalis's meat had been pickled in a special brine, one spiked with poison. As the dragon lay curled up in pain, Ferenc dwarves entered his lair and smashed his head.
So if I understand correctly,
Meve interrupted.
you're female.
Correct. Same as you.
As if on command, all Lyrian eyes turned to Gabor.
Can you look at me? We didn't peek under his, its tail.
If I may,
Reynard interjected.
these revelations about Keltalis' sex are undeniably fascinating. But I'm more curious why the Ferences stooped to such a dishonorable deed.
That's easy enough to guess.
Meve said.
They were afraid the dragon would soon demand more tribute to feed its young, so they decided to strike preemptively.
To the Ferences' misfortune, they delivered too small a dose of poison. Infuriated at the sight of the broken eggs, the dragon gathered strength and flew to the nearest town. Meve saw for herself what happened then. And now it was up to her to decide how this story would end. The dragon had killed dozens, perhaps even hundreds, but had been provoked first by the dwarves' heartless cruelty. Did it thus deserve death or mercy?
Oh. So it seems they were living in relative peace before this happened, and well, I can understand the dwarves worry about having to give them more tribute and more food and stuff, but I mean, I don't think that's any reason to go killing her egg, crushing her eggs, especially if she hadn't attacked them or, and they had lived in peace for a time. I think I'm gonna Yeah, I think I'm going to let her leave Mahakam. perhaps you'd like to come fight some Nilfgaardians for us in the future? We can but hope. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. I'm probably being too soft again, but that's what we're gonna do.
When judging my subjects, I would sometimes not know who bore the greater guilt.
said Meave.
But as ruler, I had to reach a verdict, often a harsh one.
The Queen returned her sword to its sheath.
This is not my land,
Meave said.
nor these my subjects. I don't have to choose the lesser evil.
Meave!
Gabor hissed.
Brewer will be furious.
No, there is that though.
Let him. And you, dragon, swear me this. When you heal, you shall leave Mahakam and never return.
You've my word. And my gratitude.
Meave was about to leave the cavern when the dragon blocked her way with its tail, then gathered a smattering of valuables at the Queen's feet. Each would be the prize of the Lyrian crown jewels. News that Meave had spared the dragon, which had killed dozens of dwarves, did indeed enrage the inhabitants of Mahakam, the Ferences in particular. But when the clan considered driving the Lyrians from the pass, Elder Vavrenek opposed it. No matter what happened after, he had sworn Meave his undying gratitude.
I still think it's the right choice. They started that fight. Yeah, but well, I hope it's not going to affect something with Brugg later on, which I suppose it could well do. There's going to be some angry people around here, aren't there? Or are there? Look at all this money we got though, nearly 15,000. All right. What were we going to upgrade? Wasn't this, was it? I think it was. I was looking at this, wasn't I? So I could get the Strays of Spala. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, just need a little more wood, then we'll do that. Oh, well, now we've got all this money, should I maybe look at the more expensive ones? So that's 5,000. Would also be nice. Well, I could do both, actually. Now, that's an expensive one. 10,000, you know, that's one of the most expensive ones, I believe. So should I do that one while I have the cash, you know? Yeah. I haven't got enough wood for it anyway. But the crew 100 is quite a lot, because I mean it's... Well, it's another 100, you know, that's pretty huge. So I think, well, now we've got the money, I might actually save up for that. Still have plenty left over, just need a bit more wood. What was the other one I was looking at there? The mess tent, yeah, we could do that. That would also help. Okay, so I'm going to put the training ground one on hold. I'll hold on for now, we'll do some more exploring, we'll come back to that. Okie dokie, so where are we now? So we're here, all looking hunky-dory. Alright, looking good, so let's head this way. This is looking a little rickety, but it's alright. Oh, hello. Ideas. Langskooth, a lens that makes an object appear more distant. Budscope, a subterranean periscope used in potato cultivation. Doublegaff, a two-sided fork. Hipponic solier, snowshoes for horses, can also be used as rackets. Kluklux, booties for chickens. Okay, and a lemmiam, a lamp derived from fluorescent tubers. Genius. There's some goings on up there. Wait, wait, what's going on here?
Meave squinted, the better to see the scene. Several dozen dwarves had gathered on the cliff overlooking the chasm. All were turned towards a ramp, at the peak of which stood a barrel.
What is that gathering about?
Asked the Queen.
Have we a feast day?
Nay,
Answered Gabor grimly.
it's an execution.
A hairy head peeked out of the barrel. The long, pointy nose and ears left no doubt that it belonged to a gnome. the first Meve had ever seen in her life.
Help! Save me!
The gnome yelled.
They aim to kill me! Cast me in the chasm!
Shut your maw!
Barked the dwarf standing next to him, who then shoved the gnome inside the barrel and covered it with a lid.
Your crimes! The sheer weight of it, hey! No lighter punishment is fitting!
The other gathered dwarves nodded approvingly. Two gripped the barrel, lay it on its side, then lifted it to cast in the chasm, paying the thumping from inside it no heed.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. You know, I don't really know much about gnomes, do you? You know, is it likely to have done... are gnomes more a bit mischievous rather than evil? You know, petty crime, pooping in your shoes, that kind of thing. Alright, let's step in and do some meddling.
Meve leapt from her horse, and ignoring Gabor's objections, scrambled
dear.
up the ramp.
Oi! You're not allowed! Hey, damn it! What do you think you're doing?
Not sure, actually.
I think it's obvious. Preventing the execution.
Thanks be to the gods!
Whoa, wench, no such right. Judgment's been handed down. Sentencing's done.
Yes, and a cruel sentence it is. One that prompts me to wonder what the accused did to deserve it.
Better to ask what he didn't do, the varmint.
Really?
Arrived here with his peddler's wagon full of tricks and gadgets. Went from to house, praised his rubbish to the high heavens, and what's it he sold us? Bombs that go off in your hand. Beer growth formula that makes your hair catch fire. Music boxes for the kiddies. Once cranked, they never plough in stop.
You needed but to loosen the screw in the back and...
Shut your maw, ye roaster. Doesn't it matter all that? 'Cause we'd have forgiven it if he hadn't broken our sacred rules and hallowed customs.
Which ones, if you don't mind me asking?
Enter the smithy, cap on his head, held nails between his teeth, and poured fruit syrup in his beer. Raspberry. Blech.
Whoa, okay, check him over.
Just the once, and but a few drops.
You got nothing to explain your villainy, scoundrel. Not a thing. And that's not even the worst. Saved his highest crime for the end. He
Oh, yeah?
was in a mine.
Whoa.
And he whistled.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, no. Sorry, Meve, we'll get this gnome's going over the edge.
Oh, aye, that's bad. Shouldn't have done that.
Hi, he did. Whistled.
No.
Through his teeth.
No.
Hummed in harmony, a long warble. We all heard it up and down the shaft, and our grand elders were clear. Death's the punishment.
Yep, seems
Death
fair.
by barrel roll.
The punishment's cruel and unusual, not commensurate of the crime. Oh yeah, that's true. Do what you must. What your laws require. We've got plenty of money. I'm just going to buy his freedom. Then I think everyone's kind of happy.
Your land, your laws, I shall not argue with them. But perhaps there is another way. Can a bail be posted?
Well, the laws allow for something of the sort. But I don't see how that job is worth it.
Oh, aye, he is.
He better be.
Willing I am to take him at his word. Does that suffice?
Aye. But just so's we're clear. No returns, no refunds. Now get the hell out of that barrel, you wee shite.
My lady, I haven't a way to thank you.
That we've yet to discuss. Perhaps first we should learn each other's names?
I think he's called Barnabas, Meve.
Aye, yes, of course. What a prat of me. Barnabas. Barnabas Beckenbauer. To friends, BB.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Queen. Cows in the corn, colour me honoured. Your Majesty, obeisance due.
None necessary. Protocols for use at court, not beyond it. An inventor you deem yourself. Am I right?
Most assuredly. Though, truth be told, the dwarves saw no ingenuity in my craft. Seems I'm ahead of my time.
Fiery bursts in the palm of your hand. They shall be in fashion one day, to your mind.
Oh, nay, just a bit of misfortune, that's all that was. You see, I mistook mercury fulminate for saltpeter. The vials stood beside each other, see, and...
The details I need not know. But one matter I am curious about. Could you construct a bomb that would explode when desired? For instance, beneath my foe's feet as they stepped over it.
Of course I can. It's simple.
Why then? You wish to show your gratitude? You must join my ranks. Assist me to defeat Nilfgaard.
Defeat Nilfgaard? Pure ambition, that is. But I'd have been a barrel of broken bones at the bottom of a ravine, if not for you. I'll do what you ask to pay off my debt.
Cool. Alright.
And thus, for the first time in Lyrian annals, a gnome enlisted with the army. And though Barnabas Beckenbauer was diminutive of body, this new recruit would prove his worth on more than one occasion.
Excellent. That's it. The meddling paid off. For once. Let's have a look at this card then, shall we? Oh, he's in the pub as well. I bet he's going to be a riot. So, Barnabas, old boy, where are you? They are. Create a trinket. Spawn one of 3 randomly chosen cards from a specified faction and from neutral cards unless otherwise specified. Okay. Well, yeah, he's going to be a bit too much, actually. Right, let's just drop out Crushing Trap. You know, I'm never really using that, actually. So, okay, we'll bring him in for that. Then we're at 200. Okay, cool. What was it I needed to get the recap? 2,000 wood, wasn't it? Okay.
Your Majesty, allow me once again to express my undying gratitude.
You're most welcome, Barnabas, but please, we haven't need for any formalities when speaking alone.
Well, of course. How might I help you then?
I like to know. No, I must know who I travel with. Please do tell me about yourself.
About me? I've most civil relations with dwarves, as you saw. But is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Why not start at the beginning? Hail from, perhaps.
Oh, right. Well, I was born in the distant south, in Tir Tokhair. My mother was a washerwife, my father, an armourer. Soon as I'd passed 40 winters and could strike out on my own, I left the family, my native parts. So I've been on the road now about, 20-odd years.
Indeed. A rather long while. Did the South simply not suit you?
Oh, I wouldn't say that exactly. It's just staying would have meant stepping into my father's shoes. Then forging blade after blade, plate after plate. Oh, just thinking on it sets my head a-spinning. Not for me, that, no. No, nature. The world so rich in mysteries, in wonders left to discover, and ways to make it a better place.
By building bombs that explode in the hand, for instance.
As those bearded fellas say, Mahakam wasn't built in a day. Besides, nobody was seriously hurt by those malfunctions. Not many, at any rate.
At the moment, have you any invention you've worked on? One that's near complete?
Oh, so kind. Oh, wonderful, you should ask. See, I've ever had an avian fascination. For birds, you see. Their wings, bones. The structure's perfect. The aerodynamicism, the plumage. In short, I believe I can fly.
Do you now?
I beg your pardon.
You heard him.
Yes, I'm learning to fly. Fly. You've not misheard. I, Barnabas Beckenbauer, will be the first gnome... Oh, what am I saying? the first mammal to free himself of the soil's bondage and soar to the clouds.
But aren't bats also?
Ha! A detail. This is no time to be petty. No, but frankly, my preparations are far advanced, and I'm rather optimistic about my design and prospects. I've calculated every trajectory, every force. It all works out. Just need to do a few more field tests.
Did you have volunteers try it, or did you test the design yourself?
Naturally, I must stay on the ground. Who take all the measurements elsewise. Luckily, there's no lack of thrill seekers in Mahakam. Most eager to etch themselves into the annals. My first prototype, the Sky Licker, I dubbed it. Oh, Your Majesty, if you'd only seen the beauty. Flew over 120 Ls.
Truly? Colour me impressed indeed. He must have made quite the name for himself, your brave volunteer. I'm certain he's caught the eye of every she-dwarf in Mahakam since.
Oh no, he's dead. The landing, it was rough. And then a bear sauntered by, didn't help any. Anyhow, as he died, the dwarf swore he regretted nothing. Brave lad. A bit daft, though.
I see. But the next time you request I try one of your inventions, I'd ask you to remind me of this touching tale. Time I attended to other matters.
I like Barnabas. I am happy he's on the team.
Here. Off you go, then.
Did you just dismiss me? Yeah, we're gonna play to Barnabas. Alright, let's move on.
Well, a damn shame. What with such good visibility today, too. Well...
Yeah. Sorry to ruin your fun there. What's going on up here?
Every year more monsters crawl out for spring cleaning.
Okie dokie, looks like we got a dead end down here, so we'll go check that out for sure. Ready?
Remember, if you pass a snail en route to the mine, share a wee bite with them. Never, ever whistle in the mines.
Yeah, I got that one.
Now hold on. Pour you some hooch first. Makes for merrier marching when things get frosty. Never, ever whistle in the mines.
Oh, nice. They gave us a little morale bug. Poured us some hooch. Whose morale is that not going to boost?
Your Grace, perhaps we'd best pitch camp and wait for clear weather.
Oh,
Ain't a
dear.
bad idea. Said we might be waiting a week.
Then we march on. We've no time to waste. While we ride to and fro begging aid, Nilfgaard grows in power. We must obtain reinforcements as quickly as possible and liberate our home.
We're already at max morale, so I'm going to leave that one there in case we need it in the future. And meanwhile, deal with this fellow. What do we got here? Forktail? Slizzard? Death from above. The dwarves of Mahakam often keep their eyes skyward for two reasons. First, to watch for avalanches. Second, to ensure no hungry forktails or slizzards are swooping down for a quick bite. Start a battle. Alright, let's go. Let's do. Okay, take 3. This is a tough one. This is a tough battle. And keep that one. Oh, Reynard. Okay, could be interesting. Slingers, Barnabas. No, you can go. You can go. It's all right. Okay. Let's change you guys. See what comes out.
Give me a time.
Nice.
You must sweat like a swine in that
It's
jacket.
okay. Alright, so let's... shame I can't target that one. Let's take these two out. And they... but these guys will attack that one. Not bad. That'll do. Yeah, it's his third time getting the card advantage is really difficult because, well, the other times I've been sort of 3 cards behind by the end. I'm not really sure how it's happening, to be honest. Well, these harpies are a real pain. I don't know if you'd want to just leave the eggs out there, really, but it's not so easy. So what should we do here? Might even just pass. Probably, well, I'd lose the round. Yeah. I think I'll keep going a little bit. What should we do? Let's play this one and we'll just move them all around.
Easier they are to target.
Interesting. This is a slightly different play that's gone before. Could set the front row on fire. So I'd like to get around to Meave's ability. Move them all back and get their boosts and the attacks here. That'd be quite nice. So actually, let's just get another Scytheman out here. Now. This is just absolutely outrageous with these harpies' eggs. They just keep coming. Coming and coming and coming. Okay. So how's going to be the best way to do this? Let's actually use Alzur's Thunder. Yeah, why not? Keep saving it. I think it'd be better off saving other cards, actually. And then we'll use Meave like that. Get him back there. Take. Alright, that's pretty decent. Okay, so we've got a round. Still a card disadvantage, but maybe I can work something here. Redraw anything? No, I don't get a chance to redraw this time, okay. So, now, do I want to just, because I got the advantage, I have to play one, but we both have a full deck for the next turn. Let's do that, actually. Okay, here we go. Sudden death. Okay. Reynard's pretty handy. We've got Spike Trap, I like that. I don't like that very much. I really hate that Biting Frost. I need to check my my deck, see if I've got anything that'll undo that, because that could be a real boon. Okay. Now, should I set the same row, the back row on fire as well as the front row? You know, all the front, as well as the spike pitfall trap.
Watch your heads!
I think I'll do the front row. Okay. So now I think I'm going to get a Scytheman out and use Meave's ability here. So if I can take out these harpies now, will that... Well, I suppose they can just play more harpies. But it still might be quite nice to just take them out, actually. Let's do that this turn, yeah. Okay, it's alright. Let's get Isabel out now. Get that going.
Make love, not war.
Yeah, it's okay, you hippie. Oh, that did quite a lot of damage. Okay. So now I'm gonna bring an arbalest out here.
Arbalest in
I'm
your command.
gonna shoot the fork tail. Now I'm gonna use this. Ah, she's gonna die though. I was hoping she'd heal herself a bit as well, you know. Do I want to take them out now? No, I think I'm gonna hold fire. I mean, she's gonna die, but it's giving them a nice boost. A bit of a shame, so I wanted to use Reynard for that, to use that ability again. But alas, she's dead. Okay. I think I might as well just get Gascon out now. Just because.
Wait, you're serious?
Okay, just getting consumed. That's alright. Now, I'm a bit screwed with this slinger here because I don't want to move 3 cards because I've only got 1. So let's get Reynard first, then our Blessed will be more powerful next turn.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
I think we might have this one. Finally. That's really annoying. That's a pretty good card, that one. Alright, it's got 1 left. So let's
Armor won't save.
go big here. Let's also use that. Pretty good, pretty good. I think we're in the clear. What do you got? That's fine. That's fine. Finally. Bloody hell, that took probably a bit longer than it should. No, not for that great reward either, actually. Anything down? Ooh, something over here. Your Majesty, a she-dwarf hides in this mine. According to Gabor, her name is Stanka Moran, a renegade and thief sought by every clan. We could dispatch a few guards, but if we let her go, she's promised to show us where to find buried treasure and of extraordinary value. What should we do with her? Now, that's just going to be... That's not going to... If that was a card or a card piece, I'd probably do that, but I'm going to take the morale boost. Yep. Yep, my troops are more important. Still need another 1,000 wood. Where are we here? Shrines there, some loot up there. Okay. Another bridge down. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright. Well, we're going to continue to Mahakam next time. Until then, take it easy.